Good afternoon, this is Luke Robinson with the National Weather Service in Missoula, Montana with your winter planning briefing for February 21st. So we're going to be looking at fairly strong winds and heavy mountain snow today through Tuesday. The strongest winds will be this evening and the first half of the day tomorrow. And the strongest winds will be across northwest Montana and all along the Continental Divide. We are expecting blizzard-like conditions for Mirage Pass and McDonald Passes, and heavy mountain snow for all elevations of 5,000 feet and above through Tuesday. Strong cold front Monday night and going into Tuesday morning will be the time period where most of the valleys will have their chance for seeing accumulating snow, and that will be for north central Idaho and all of western Montana. We could see wind gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour, along with moderate snowfall intensities along the cold front. And then behind the cold front, we are looking at the potential for snow bands developing, and that too could bring us some intense snowfall rates late Monday night and early Tuesday morning. The active pattern is expected to remain through the rest of this coming week, with periods of moderate snowfall for the mountains, light snowfall for the valleys, with the exception of areas where we may see snow bands developing throughout the week, and then breezy winds will continue in the mountains through the week, but not to the degree that we're expecting over the next 24 to 36 hours. So for the weather threat matrix, we have every day for all locations highlighted for some degree of impacts. Again, the highest impacted areas late tonight and for the day on Monday will be northwest Montana, and you can see we have it highlighted as red for high impact. Snow at the passes, blowing snow, and strong winds are expected all throughout northwest Montana. So just to go over our current wind and winter highlights we have out currently, or that will be going into effect here pretty soon, and this will be as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have our high wind warning for the Kootenai and Cabinet region. It goes into effect today at 3 p.m., runs through tomorrow at 11 a.m. We are expecting pretty breezy sustained winds with gusts up to 55 miles per hour. Tree and power line damages may occur due to this and with the wet ground. So for those that remember the January storm we had this year, this is not expected to be as strong, but we did see a lot of tree damage with that one. But that tree damage will be a possibility with this system going into this evening and tomorrow morning. We have the winter storm warning for the West Glacier region. Now the heaviest snowfall will be at Mirage Pass, and as will be the strongest winds, where we are expecting blowing and drifting snow, and like I mentioned before, the blizzard-like conditions. Now elsewhere around West Glacier and the lower elevations, you will see snow, but the wind's going to be the biggest issue. And you can also expect to see the blowing snow reducing visibility, and also potential tree damage in those lower elevations are possible. We have a winter weather advisory for the Flathead Mission valleys. You'll see some pretty gusty winds as well. Right now we're not expecting them to be as strong as your neighbors to the north and northeast, but widespread gusts of 40 miles per hour with isolated tree damage is possible. And then we have a winter weather advisory that is in effect at this moment for the lower Clark Fork region and the Bitterroot Sapphire Mountains. And this is going through tomorrow evening. So we're looking at a extended time period of continuous snowfall for the passes. Again, this will be for Lookout, Lolo, and Lost Trail. So just get a quick snapshot of the winds that we are expecting. On the left is our sustained winds, and then on the right is our expected maximum wind gusts. Now this is just what we're thinking for widespread wind gusts. Now some isolated areas could see higher than this, but right now this is our best bet on what most people will see. And again, the strongest wind gusts will be up across northwest Montana and all along the Continental Divide. So this is our expected snowfall from today going through Tuesday morning. You'll see the Lookout Pass, Lolo Pass, Lost Trail Pass, and Mirage Pass will be the biggest winners with this event, with potential up to a foot to a foot and a half, even 2 feet of snow. So those 4 areas are going to be the higher impacted locations across the region, especially Mirage Pass again with those strong gusty winds for the next 24 hours. The valleys, we have around an inch or less across western Montana, and maybe an inch or 2 in Grangeville and north central Idaho. That also depends on where the snow bands develop Monday night going into Tuesday morning. With the snow bands, and depending on how fast they're moving, we could see a little bit more than what we have listed here for the valleys. So keep that in mind. So for the next few slides, I was just going to show some more detail for our passes across the Northern Rockies. Feel free to pause this to get a better look for your areas if you would like. But as you can see, we're looking at an extended period of snow accumulating for Lookout Pass, and it's going to be the same story for all the other passes as well. And you'll also see that temperature trend is going to be going back down, and we'll be later on into the week we'll be back below where we usually are this time of the year. And then Mirage Pass, again, same story as Lookout. You'll start to see the snow starting to pile up today, and we're looking at snow pretty much every day except for maybe Wednesday going through the week. And same story for Lolo Pass. Maybe a little bit more snow than the other passes. Lost Trail Pass. Now I mentioned temperature trends. We will start seeing our temperatures trending upwards in the next couple of days. Starting today, we'll see most places getting to the upper 30s in the valleys, maybe even a few places in the low 40s today. And then Monday is going to be our warmest day, and a lot of this is going to be helped out with the wind. The wind is going to help bring down some of the warmer temperatures aloft. So a lot of places could see mid 40s. Some locations hitting 50 degrees is not out of the question, especially in the southern Bitterroot. We haven't been this warm in quite a while. And then our morning lows, late tonight, tomorrow morning will be our warmest morning lows, with a lot of places not getting below freezing. So the low elevation snowmelt will continue for the next 24 to 36 hours, increasing that ponding of water on area roadways and people's driveways. And then starting on Tuesday morning, our lows will start to get back down to below freezing for the foreseeable future. So our 6 to 10 day outlook kind of hinted at that the past few slides, but we are looking at below normal temperatures for the next 6 to 10 days. And we're also looking at potential for slightly above normal for the precip. So the active winter pattern is expected to continue through this coming week and going into next weekend. That concludes today's briefing. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Have a good day.